All right guys, so we're out here on a brand new lake I've never been to, and I want to show you guys how I use pretty much a 3-step process to break down a new lake, find structure, and then catch those bass. That's the goal for all of us, to get out there and catch some more bass. So I use a bunch of different screens, 3 different brands of electronics to utilize and make me the most efficient to find the fish and then catch them off of the screens. So we got a little bit of a rock strip out here in front of us that we've just found. So I'm gonna idle over this and show you pretty much how I set up my waypoints whenever I find a new spot. So here I got 2 Lowrance HDS 12 lives. So I use this one on the left here for all of my mapping and waypoint management. I run all my waypoints through there. Lowrance has a great system with all the different waypoint symbols, and you can name them, take notes, all that stuff. It's very user-friendly in the Lowrance. And then over on this side is where I have my side imaging, down imaging, and sonar. You know, we have the active imaging 3-in-1 transducer mounted on the Bass Fishing Electronics jack plate mount. It gives you a great image. We got our side imaging set out to 120 feet right now, and we can see clear as day. All right, so right here we're coming up on this little rock strip. Now, in the past, before we had all this technology, I would pretty much put a waypoint along this whole strip. But now with all this 360 imaging and live sonar, I pretty much put a waypoint at the beginning of the strip, maybe one in the middle, but I'm pretty much just outlining the structure. So that gives me a broad idea of where it's at on my map. So whenever I go up front, I can use my 360 to then identify exactly where the rock is, and then turn and point my Livescope to it and find exactly where those fish are sitting. We just idled right over this rock. We got a couple fish sitting down in the rocks here, but we'll be able to see those a lot better up on the front of the boat. Now again, over here I have a Humminbird Helix 10. This is again just for certain lakes and certain situations that the Lake Master is a little bit better than the Navionics or the C-Map. But now that we've located this, let's go to the front of the boat and we'll show you how we have that set up and how we can use all 3 brands up front to really locate those fish. All right guys, so we got all 3 brands running up here. I got my Lowrance for a lot of my waypoint management. You know, I find the stuff back at the console and then I transfer it up here. The waypoints transfer up here, so it gives me an idea where I'm at. Now, I'm using my Humminbird Mega 360 to locate the structure again up here, and then I'm pointing my trolling motor directly at it with the Garmin Livescope Plus, the LVS 34. And that is incredible detail. I can see out there 100 feet. I can see fish sitting on the rocks right now at 100 feet away. So this technology is amazing. And Steve at Bass Fishing Electronics has got me set up with this. He can get you guys set up with this or whatever you need on your boat rigged up so you can get out here and catch some more fish using your electronics.